Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Self-Engineer here, and today we're going to be going through a full summary of last night's AMA with Reese, who we also had feature alongside Alex, the guy who's in charge of marketing, as well as Noah, who kind of manages the social media side and their kind of Medium articles that they publish as well. So without further ado, we'll just go straight into it. Now, we had the AMA last night, so I'm going to be covering all of the main topics, and I'm just going to summarize them for you, just in case you don't want to sit there and watch, nearly 3 hour long AMA. But if you have the time, then definitely do watch it. So, firstly, we spoke about the Money Transmitter License (MTL). So we are going to be getting that within the next, I would say, 6 weeks, because they said that Immutable X should be happening by the end of August. That's kind of like the target, and MTL may actually happen before then. So, August is about 6 weeks away, so about 6 weeks until we get Immutable X and MTL. Now, MTL, if you've been following me, is like the thing that I'm most bullish on. I think MTL is going to add more value to OMI than Binance or Pokemon or anything else will. And it'll be interesting to see, just how much more, I guess, cash flow it brings to the product. Now, Immutable X, on top of that, like we just said, next 6 weeks, that's when we're targeting for. This coming Thursday, the 22nd of July, there is no drop, and that is because we have Comic-Con. So, on the point of Comic-Con, now, firstly, I addressed the question on why is VeVe not on the exhibitors list, and that's because they are not an exhibitor. Reese said that they're not exhibiting, but they're doing something much bigger and much better than just being an exhibitor, which is why people can't find references to Ecomi or VeVe on the Comic-Con website. So what that is, they can't reveal yet, but we will know more information next week, probably the Monday or Tuesday. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, on the point of Comic-Con drops, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're going to have drops. So that's 3 days worth of drops, which means the burn for OMI is going to be absolutely insane. I predict we're going to have over 1 billion OMI burn easily over that weekend. So let's just see if that happens. Now, they said that they will be making announcements throughout the day, so you don't need to be signed up to Comic-Con in order to participate. They will be releasing more information on just what you need to do, but they're going to give you plenty of advance notice, so you don't need to kind of like sit there and watching all the panels and expecting them to say, hey, surprise drop. It's not going to work like that, so don't worry. Now, the other point is the web platform. So the web platform is going to be coming out, and that's kind of a way for those who are potentially relying on emulators because their phone isn't very good, since emulators are getting shut down, and the web platform is an emulation of the actual app itself, so you can participate in drops, you can build your showroom, you can do everything. Now, on the point of emulators, so people who are using emulators but using them maliciously, so using scripts, bots, whatever, doing kind of suspicious things, those people have been getting banned, and they may not get banned straight away, but they will eventually get banned once the team's done investigating, and it'll be pretty fast. So a lot of people were asking about that. Hey, I got banned for doing this and that, but at the end of the day, the terms of service is here, and someone did actually ask, hey, where can I find, you can get banned for, using a bot, for example. And, it says they can essentially terminate access of your account if you, violate any of these policies. So it literally says you cannot do any of these things, so definitely have a look at section 6. I'm not going to go through it, but botting, cheating, all of that stuff, it doesn't matter if you spent money on the app. They literally say here that they can terminate your account. Where you breach any clause in this user agreement, we may in our sole discretion suspend, terminate your account, or restrict access to our services. So there have been people who have been literally throwing tantrums saying, hey, I spent money on this app, it shouldn't matter if I do whatever, like they can't do that, it's illegal, blah blah blah. Well, that's like arguing, hey, I bought a ticket to go to the cinema and I'm going to be an absolute dickhead in the cinema and ruin the film for everyone. That doesn't mean that they can throw me out because I spent money on the ticket. Like, it doesn't work like that. So just exercise a bit of common sense. Now, the other point that they touched on is, the drop, the first 40 editions, people continue to ask about that. So the first 40 editions are reserved for The number one is VeVeVerse. The rest are for licensors and giveaways. So everyone just needs to be clear on that. The team does not get any. The team has to participate in drops just like the rest of us, or buy from the market just like the rest of us. Now, we did have a little bit on the multi-license collectibles. So the Mattel board, for example, the Back to the Future one that has 2 licenses. It has Back to the Future and Mattel. So yes, they do have to get licensing from both licensors in order to do that. And yeah, lastly, what they did also kind of touch on is the actual clock itself on the app. So we have the new drop system implemented. It has a little timer on it. They've advised to use that timer in order to kind of gauge at when to press the buy now button, because apparently that's the timer that's most closely synced to the servers. They're not going to disclose exactly what timer they're using, just because they don't want people to abuse it. And yeah, kind of like the social media aspect, we are going to be getting multiple collectibles in AR and video recording as well coming soon, so we can definitely look forward to that. And lastly, we have been seeing the price of the Superman, the floor price, going up consistently this week, and I believe the price has shot up recently in the last 24 hours, particularly because of speculation around accessories for Superman. So there was a lot of talk about a golden Superman cape, and this is something I've heard constantly again and again and again, is talk about this golden Superman cape. So people can pretty much at this point ascertain that Superman is probably going to get some kind of accessory, probably like Reese has been saying, a cape. So again, that's something cool, something interesting for us to see. Now, lastly, what I did want to touch on is the price of OMI for today. So if we just zoom into the hourly, now we are currently trading sideways like I thought. And if we just pull out a trend line here, what's going to be pretty interesting is this previous line of resistance is now a line of support. So I'm just going to draw that out here. Okay, so do I see us breaking out of this sideways movement? Nope. If anything, I see us possibly going down further, coming down to the 0.28, 0.27 region. And the reason for that is I believe that a lot of people are actually going to be disregarding OMI this coming week in favor of buying gems to purchase the Comic-Con collectibles, or maybe just selling some OMI now in order to purchase these Comic-Con exclusive collectibles, because it is a kind of a historic moment, the first time we're going to get CE collectibles. So for those who don't know, these Comic-Con drops, they're going to come with the code CE. So we've seen FA for first appearance, FE for first edition, CE is going to be Comic-Con exclusive. So it's going to be a nice piece of history if you can get the first ever CE collectibles on VeVe. And we don't know what those are going to be. There has been speculation that it could be the full color Todd. So that is the kind of black and blue one. So for those who aren't aware, if we just go to Todd McFarlane, Batman, color, and it's this one here. So this one that's kind of full color, it's kind of bluish. There's been speculation that we may get that one, so because we can see that here we've got the black and white one, which is the one that we currently have on VeVe. So it'll be pretty interesting to see if we do get that. But apart from that, I'm not entirely sure what else we could get. Suggestions that Ido may also drop during that event. Maybe not as a Comic-Con exclusive, but we may just get an Ido, since it's the last Ultra Rare for Season 1. So interesting stuff to look forward to. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to go through with you guys today. As always, please do like and subscribe to support the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.